Peace, peace, peace. Blessings, blessings, blessings. It's a good day to be alive. It's a good day to create. It's a good day to be grateful. It's a good day to breathe. Whew. Let's do that together. In through your nose, out through your mouth. One more time. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Whew. Thank you. Thank you. I felt good this morning. I came back home. I was in New York for the weekend, for a few days, and I'm back home, and I feel grateful to be back home. I feel like relieved also to be back home. New York's energy, I love it, right? I love it. I come from it. I come from New York energy. But sometimes it could be too much. It could be a lot. And I'm getting used to this slowing down, like a little bee friend. I'm getting used to this slowing down, taking my time, resting. And it was a beautiful weekend. I got to attend career day at a high school in the Bronx. And that was beautiful. That was magical. Shout out to my friend that thought about me to go and sit in with the kids and talk to them. It was everything and more. I hope that the kids left with something, right? Some type of inspiration. I also had an event, a workshop at Kelly Street Garden. That's in the Bronx as well. And that was magical. I was there with Milena Camargo. She's this Brazilian indigenous woman that's doing incredible work. Check her out. The workshop was on seeding sovereignty and weaving in ancestral wisdom into plant medicine, into our everyday lives, into being earth stewards of the land. And it was beautiful to witness and to support in that space. I'm definitely looking forward to being more in spaces like that, creating spaces like that, being a part of spaces like that. It was super beautiful. It was super beautiful. Shout out to everyone that showed up and participated and gave their time. And yeah, it was a beautiful weekend. I had some time to rest. I hung out with some friends. It was wholesome. It was a wholesome weekend. I was with my mom. It's been it's been so beautiful to witness, to be a part of how our relationship is evolving, how our relationship is shifting, is changing. And who would have thought, right? Who would have thought? My mom is, she's actually sweet, right? She's really sweet. She's caring. She's she's so beautiful. And I love that we we get to experience each other in this new dynamic. Um, I'm always joking around with her, um, joking around, laughing, and I feel like laughing is such good medicine. Um, so yeah, yeah. Uh, One second. Okay, where was I? Sorry, apologies. I There's a community garden in the by me, and every time I pass, there's nobody, and there was finally somebody there, and I was like, I need to go ask them, how can I come and volunteer here? um, okay, so yeah, so it's been super beautiful to you know witness this transformation with my mom. Um, and yeah, it's been sweet. It's been sweet. I've been, I've been like, okay, I'll let you love me. So funny. Um, but I wanted to come on here. I really wanted to come on here and talk to you guys um, about a little bit about the transition of the seasons, right? We're getting, we're getting, we're getting into the cooler months, the colder months in the northern hemisphere, um, specifically on the East Coast and the Midwest, um, the middle, you know, the north part of the United States. Um, and these months, I want to talk about the months, and I also want to talk about the zodiac signs that are within these months. Um, so bear with me, and um, hopefully I could bring it all together. So these months are more introspective, right? We're getting cold. It's getting colder. Fall is a season of harvesting. Is when most gardens, farms start harvesting um, their vegetables, the fruits of their labor, right? Um, and start thinking ahead about what next season is going to bring, right? Thinking about what the garden season is going to look like. Um, Maybe even start planting some seeds, let some seeds germinate, doing some doing some doing some gardening, some planting, right? And just like that, right? Even with us harvesting, basking in the fruits of our labor. Um, it's been a wonderful summer. Hopefully, it's been a wonderful summer for you, right? And you've been able to create. You've been able to be, you know, um, in love, be all springy, be all, flirtatious, be all the things, all the things that summer usually brings. Be be joyful, right? So with that, right, now that we're coming into the cooler months. Um, it's now like, hibernation. You see how the leaves fall, the animals start like gathering the fruits, gathering their food to go into hibernation, to rest. And I want us to, what's the word? I want us to consider doing the same, right? Even if you are in a place right now where you are working to survive, right? Giving yourself some type of moments where you are actually resting, you're actually taking care of your mental, taking care of your body. This is the season to eat more broths, to eat soups, to eat uh, root vegetables, to stay grounded, right? I feel like the summer season is one of those, it's that season where you're just like up in the clouds, you know, just being up in the clouds. And that's beautiful. That's perfectly fine. This season now is calling us to be here, be present, be grounded, stay steady, right? Um, and the the zodiac signs corresponding to this season, right? We have Libra, we have Scorpio, and we have Sagittarius. So we have air, water, and fire, right? Some could say, Virgo is in there, but Virgo is like maybe like the first day, and then that's it. Then that's it. Then we move into air signs. um, so thinking about what the zodiac signs symbolize, right? We start off and is harmony, balance, justice for all. Um, what is it? Charisma. Um, what is it? What are beautiful qualities of Libra folks, right? Um, I'm thinking about the Libra scale, right? So thinking about how coming into this season, the coming into the season is ushering us into balance, right? To equilibrium, to our center. Um, so then we can be more introspective when Scorpio season comes. And I think we're in Scorpio season right now. I think it's officially Scorpio season. Shout out to the Scorpios. Shout out to the water seasons. I truly appreciate all the water seasons, um, because water water has no form, and it takes whatever form you give it. So having that in mind, you know, Scorpio, um, in this season leading up to winter is about that shadow work, right? Um, going in, going in to 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 ask those introspective questions, to ask, to to dig deeper into your consciousness, into your being, into your spirit, even into your practices. A lot of things do get kicked up during this season, um, but however, is it doesn't get kicked up to scare you. It gets kicked up to transform you. Um, So keeping that in mind, that everything that gets brought up spiritually, energetically, is here to help you, is here to transform you and elevate you. Um, and it's, people are always saying that Scorpios are intense. Yeah, shadow work is intense. I want to say shadow work is intense. Hi. Um, Being introspective is intense, especially when you don't have like a practice of it. Um, so be gentle, right? Be gentle. Be super gentle. Be super gentle. Because once sad season comes, the truth tellers, the ones, I want to say the know-it-alls, um, but truly, truly the truth tellers, um, the spontaneous little beings, um, they that fire, right? That fire is here to transform everything you went through. So just keeping that in mind, right? And I hope you're following. So I'm saying all of that, right? Because in these moments, and during this season and the next season, grief is something that really gets kicked up, right? Grief, mourning, sadness, the seasonal blues. It is real, honestly. We get less sunlight. It's cold, and we're always inside. Um, so I'm thinking about that, and I'm thinking about how there's so many medicines out there that can help us with that. Um, Mullein is a really good herb for helping us um, move through grief. Um, Elderberry is another one that's really good that helps us move through grief. Um, a lot of you might it's elderberry season, so you know everyone's making the elderberry syrups. So it's a lot of immunity building, right? It's a lot of protection. When you think about immunity, what your immune system does, it protects your body from viruses, infections, diseases, all of the things. So it's a lot of protection work, and keep that in mind, because protection um is not just physical, it's also spiritual. So think about what protection practices you have. Think about um what herbs you're working with to protect yourself. And also in introspect, right? In retrospect, are you like causing harm? Are you the one that people need protection from? Like, that's also a question to consider. And yeah, like keeping that considering those things, right? Also considering that a lot of the grief and the sadness that we hold it in our lungs, in our backs. So if you're someone that works out, heavy on the back workouts, heavy on the arm workouts, right? To help you um move that energy as well. To help that energy keep moving and not getting stuck or stagnant, right? Strengthening your back, so it's strengthening your lungs and strengthening that back portal of yours, that your back field. Um, and what else do I want to say? Yeah, so I myself, I feel like I'm being guided to a lot of back workout. Um, there's just like some energy that's there, that's kind of like blocked, that's kind of like stagnant, and strengthening my back has been helping. Doing back exercises has been truly helping in allowing that energy to like move out, to be released, right? Um, it doesn't have to be something that you just do in stillness. It could also be something that you do in movement. Um, so, and energy moves in both ways, in stillness and also in movement. So just keeping that in mind, right? Um, and yeah, like we're gonna. There's so much that's going on, but I also just want to, I want to uplift all the good that's going on, because I think we can so easily, um, get stuck with all the bad shit, right? But there's also good simultaneously. There's also good stuff happening, um, and focus on that, right? Focus on the good things in your life, even if it's just one thing that's going good for you. Focus on that, and allow spirit, allow God, creator, Jesus, allow whoever it is that you believe in, the divine, the universe, to continue to pour into you with goodness. When you focus on goodness, goodness continues to manifest. When you focus on what's not working, that's what's going to continue to manifest. So be mindful of how you're using your energy, because your energy is currency. And if you continuously paying, giving your energy away, um, being mindless, then you are, you know, you're creating, you're unconsciously creating the things you don't want to create. So be mindful, be purposeful, be full of purpose, be full of intention, um, in whatever way that shows up. It doesn't mean that you have to be here and save everyone, right? It could just be for yourself. And I want to reiterate that. Like, it could just be for yourself. Um, be the change that you want to see, right? Be the change that you want to see. And that's powerful. You know, the the spirits are watching. The helping spirits, your guides are watching. And when they see you put your foot forward, your best foot forward, they continue to give you that push. And ask for that support. If you feel like there's something right now that energetically, spiritually is too much, ask for support. Call on your angels. You have angels. Call on them and ask them to support you. Call on your elevated ancestors to come support you, right? There's support everywhere in real life too. Like, I'm sure there's someone you could call and be like, I need support with this, right? Call on community, call on your elders, um, call on loved ones. And if that's not the case, then maybe, um, if that's not the case, then maybe go reconcile with someone, right? Um, do some reconciliation. That could be with yourself. That could be with someone else, but that could honestly be with yourself, right? And I'll leave it at that. I feel like I'll leave it at that. Um, I've enjoyed this already so much. I hope you've enjoyed it too. And super grateful to have this moment, to have breath. I'm super grateful for breath. Um, Super grateful for the life that I get to live. Um, and super grateful for the people that are around me, um, that are surrounded by me, that I'm surrounded by. And super grateful for y'all. Like, honestly, I'm grateful for all of us. Um, Through the struggle, through the wire, through the fire, whatever you want to call it, name it. We're going to get through this. We're going to get through this together, individually, in community. And we got each other. We got each other in the seen realms and in the unseen realms. Okay? Okay. Peace.